Stop, let me help.
No, I'm fine.
You're not fine. What happened?
Nothing.
Nothing makes you bleed all over the steering wheel? Will you please tell me?
I go off, okay? And bad things happen.
I don't understand.
Don't try to understand. Allie, please, just go. Just leave me alone.
Forget it. I'm not leaving until you tell me what happened after I left you tonight.
Sorry.
For what?
I should have asked. I'm such a jerk. It's just, you're so pretty. I can help myself.
You're not a jerk.
I totally understand if you never want to do it again.
Casey, no. I want to.
So, kiss was okay?
Definitely. Was it all right for you?
Are you kidding? You're amazing. Like you haven't heard that before.
I haven't. Casey, you're the first boy who's kissed me.
No way.
Yeah.
But, I mean, there had been a lot of guys who wanted to. But I get the prize. This is crazy, man. I never won anything.
Why don't I believe that?
That's about the best I could do. At least it's hot.
Thank you.
Careful, don't burn yourself.
I'm so worried about Parker.
He's gonna be fine. You'll see for yourself later tonight.
I can't get his face out of my mind. His whole world is falling apart again. It's my fault.
Hell's talking to him. He'll explain everything.
He had that same look when I told him about your accident. All the talking in the world didn't make him feel safe, Jack. That didn't happen until you were home again.
Shh, stop, okay? You are gonna be home in time to tuck him in.
No, not if the judge doesn't set bail on
Hey,
him.
you can't think like that. Look, I brought you something that should help.
Your compass.
For good luck. Now, they probably won't let you keep it, but I'll keep it with me, and it should guide you back to us.
Jack. I'm sorry that I lied to you about what happened to Julie.
You can't change that now. All you can do is concentrate on looking ahead, remember?
Ahead to what? If Lily sticks to her story, the only way I will ever see my children again is through a glass wall.
She's not crazy. She just admitted that she killed Julia. It's a joke.
Your Honor, Mrs. Snyder is not aware of the consequences of her actions here today.
She's wrong. I am very aware of the consequences. I am guilty, and I will take whatever punishment the court gives me.
Miss Griffin, if you cannot control your client, I will be forced to reschedule until I can properly hear your arguments on the transfer of legal guardianship.
I do not need a legal guardian.
Your Honor, I wish that were true, but unfortunately, Mrs. Snyder is not able to argue on her own behalf.
This is a game they're playing to get her off. She just admitted she was a murderer. Come on, Your Honor, do the right thing. Lock her up for the rest of her life.
Why don't you take a walk? Nobody invited
Mrs.
you.
Snyder, take your seat.
My wife is entitled to the best defense that we can give her.
Hold it.
I want to address the court.
Lily, you are not in shape to speak for yourself.
Come on, Your Honor, you're not buying this circus act, are you?
One more outburst and I'll have you removed. You too.
Why is everybody trying to shut me up? Don't I have the right to make a statement? If you just listen to me, you will see that I am not crazy.
All right, keep it brief.
I know what I did. And I know my family thinks they have my best interest, but they are wrong. I want to be honest with the court. I want to tell you what I did and why I did it. I killed Julia Larrabee because I felt threatened. and I lost it.
I'm sorry for the interruption, Your Honor, but though my client may appear lucid in the moment, she has a history of mental illness. We have documentation, Your Honor, that will support our contention that Mrs. Snyder was not then, nor is she now, able to be objective about her state of mind at the time of Julia Larrabee's death. These recent medical records clearly indicate that Mrs. Snyder has been living on the brink of a complete emotional breakdown for months.
I wish I knew what was going on in Lily's hearing.
Well, we can't control it.
I know. I know, I've tried. I just can't get through to Lily anymore. She's determined to confess to premeditated murder, and I know that's not the truth. I know the truth. It was an accident. They argued and Julia fell.
I believe you.
I am not an accessory to anything. I lied for Lily, yeah, I covered for her, but there was no murder.
I know that.
For all the good that does me. It's one thing to screw up my own life, but you and the children.
Hey, the children are gonna be fine because you're gonna be right there by my side raising them. You gotta have faith. If Lily's not being truthful, there's no way that her story is gonna stand up under the evidence.
Oh, come on, Jack. I've been with you long enough to know that there is nothing as strong as a confession.
Oh, are you kidding me? Confessions get thrown out all the time. Listen to me, losing you is not an option. I've lost too much already.
Hey, I'm sorry. I know I've been so caught up with all this, and Parker, I haven't thought about JJ and what he's going through.
I'm supposed to be the emotional support today.
We are a team. Remember, you have never let me down, and you won't let JJ down either.
I'm just scared, Carly. I'm scared that Les is gonna go off before I have a chance to do anything.
JJ knows that you're coming for him, and that's how he will get through this.
You should have seen the way Les threw that court order in our faces today.
I want you to promise me something.
Anything.
That no matter what happens with my arraignment, I want you to be sure that you don't get distracted from JJ, okay?
Listen, it's a package deal. I'm gonna make sure that both of you end up exactly where you belong. With me.
Your Honor, I would like to offer notarized medical records from Dr. Lynn Michaels of Memorial Hospital. They document a diagnosis of post-traumatic stress disorder. As you can see, the case history details a number of incidents that began after the sudden death of Mrs. Snyder's twin sister, Rose DeAngelo. Immediately after learning of her sister's death, Mrs. Snyder began experiencing severe mood swings.
You do not want Luke to see you like this.
Talking about Luke loved his Aunt Rose. He loved dancing with his Aunt Rose. So why don't you come and dance with me, Luciano? Come on, just a little dancing. Drinks. Hey, everybody, come on. This is just so much fun. I don't want this to stop.
Lily.
What?
I've been going out of my mind. Are you okay? I've been worried about you.
You love me. You always love me.
Please, I'm asking
You tried to warn me a million times. I just didn't listen. Why didn't I just listen to you?
I'm asking you to stop. Lily, you gotta...
Hey, I'm not Lily, I'm Rose. Why doesn't anybody get that? Rose, wait for me. Please don't leave me again. I can't do this. Please help her. She's not doing herself any good here. You're right. I am not doing well at all. I'm not doing well at all because you murdered my sister. We're not going anywhere. No, not until we're finished with the story here. The story of Barbara Ryan, from tragedy to triumph. This is my tragedy. And you will not triumph.
If I had gone to that hospital, I would have gone nuts. Really gone nuts.
I'm not going anywhere. Give me that.
All of these incidents are indicators of a break with reality, which only widened over time. It's not a question of why she would reach this point. It's a matter of how could she not reach this point.
Your Honor, everything that Miss Griffin said is true.
When my sister died, it was awful. I reacted very badly to that, but I got help. Not voluntarily at first, but I did get help, and I'm much better now. What happened with my sister has absolutely nothing to do with my killing Julia Larrabee.
Your Honor, Mrs. Snyder may believe this to be true, but her medical records speak for themselves. Again, I ask that you deny her appeal to enter her own plea until she has further psychiatric evaluation.
Mr. Hughes, are you in agreement with Ms. Griffin?
The district attorney's office will abide by your ruling on this matter, Your Honor.
Very well. In light of Ms. Griffin's argument, I order Mrs. Snyder to undergo full evaluation by a court-appointed psychiatrist. I withhold judgment on her ability to enter her own plea until that time. This hearing is adjourned.
You can't do that! Please don't do this! I'm not crazy, please! You know, don't touch me. I will never forgive you for this. Never, ever forgive you for any of this.
We had no choice.
Darling, we're trying to help you.
You're not gonna help me. You ruined everything. Everything. You ruined my life.
Nice plan you cooked up.
I didn't want this to happen. I never wanted this. I didn't know they were gonna...
away from my wife.
It's coming undone. Let me fix it. Oh, it must hurt like crazy.
No, it's not that bad.
Tough guy, huh? So do we talk, or do I take Gwen's word for it?
You talked to Gwen?
Yeah, she called and told me that you freaked out on her.
That's what freaks do, right?
Oh, come on, Will, don't. Was she a jerk? I don't get it. When I left, everything was fine. I thought that you guys were hitting it off.
How could you tell?
Well, you're not into gorgeous girls. Most guys would be totally into her.
Well, maybe I'm not most guys.
It was just supposed to be fun, okay? No pressure. What did she do? Did she get possessive or something?
No, she didn't do anything. Allie, look, you did your good deed, okay? Don't feel bad because it didn't work out.
I don't.
Well, then why are you here?
Because I thought we were friends.
No, what you thought was that I was like most guys who would jump on a pretty girl that looked my way.
You know, for somebody really smart, you can be a real jerk.
And for somebody so nice, you can really be clueless, you know? You set me up on your way back to your own life, and you expected it all to work out. Well, it didn't. Now, are we done?
This isn't about Gwen, is it?
What do you mean?
This is about me. I'm the reason you hurt yourself. Well, if I had known that you were going to take it the wrong way, I wouldn't have left.
No, Allison, it's not like that. You're making too much of a big deal out of this.
No, I'm not. You felt that I blew you off and shoved you with someone else.
That's ridiculous, okay? I'm not mad at you. I'm mad at myself.
Why?
Because Gwen was hot, and she was really into it. But I couldn't just go along with it. I couldn't shut out the noises in my head.
Why not?
Because I always have to think. It's what I do. I second-guess myself. You know, why is she looking at me that way? Is my shirt okay? Why didn't I hold the door for her? And then if she smiles, I have to wonder, is she just being nice because she wants to see if what all the things people say about me are true, or is she into it for the bragging rights?
She's not like that.
How do you know? How does anybody know what anybody's like?
Well, did you ever think that maybe she just wanted to get to know you?
No. See, like right now, I'm thinking, is Allison really being nice, or is she just lying to me, trying to make me feel better? It's not simple with me. There's always double meanings and triple meanings. You know who my new hero is?
Not a clue.
Casey.
Because?
Because he can just go with the flow. He doesn't care what people think. He can laugh at himself. He doesn't worry about what he's gonna order or what Celia's gonna say. Next time, do Gwen a favor. Set her up with a normal guy.
Well, do you know any? Because I remember feeling pretty crazy in high school.
Who'd you murder?
So I'm sorry for Karen. Will you at least let me take you to the hospital?
No, I'm not going to the hospital.
Well, my scarf's not cutting and your hand's still bleeding. You need to see a doctor.
No, if Uncle Bob finds out about this, and then if my mom hears, she's gonna be all over me, and I'm never gonna hear the end of it.
Okay, then let's make a deal. You come back to my place, I'll bandage you up right, and I won't grill you anymore about tonight. Okay?
Yeah, right.
I will. I'll try. I mean it, please.
Okay. Sure. Why not?
What's wrong? You thought it was Raphael.
No. Okay, maybe just for a sec, but
Casey, we're not doing anything wrong.
by whose rules?
Mine.
Do your rules count?
Look, if you're worried about Raphael, I guess we better say goodnight. Thanks for my first kiss.
Where are you going? You're not leaving my life that way.
Holden, don't let him.
I am not going to let him intimidate Lily.
You're the only one intimidating me. Look, I was completely blindsided by this. I'd rather tell the world that I'm crazy
She's not
than admit
supposed to
the
be
truth.
talking to the victim's family.
Take Mrs. Snyder to her cell.
I want to petition for a new attorney.
Well, until that psychiatric report comes in, you're stuck with me.
She's no crazier than you are. You worked the system today. You won.
Hey, don't mess with us. My daughter has 3 children at home.
My sister had a kid. What about what he lost? I mean, do you give a damn that he's got to spend the rest of his life now with a guy who abused him for years?
JJ is with Les.
Oh, come on, don't pretend like you care now.
What happened?
The law is what happened. Sweeney has his rights, your wife has his rights. What about Julia's rights? You know, you said that you loved her. Now, if she was here today and told the world what happened, would you believe her? Or would you still cook up this stunt to get your wife off?
This is no stunt.
I'll report it to your newspaper the way you want. Let's make it right.
Just tell me what happened with JJ.
And, you know, maybe we can work out something to help you.
I don't want your kind of help.
Have you talked to Jack?
He's got his own problems. You know, you won, you worked the system, but I could work the system too. I will turn it around, make it work for me. I will break your family up the way you've broken up mine. I will.
JJ's old enough to know what he wants. Doesn't that count for something?
Not to the judge who signed the custody order. No, honey, in his eyes, I don't have any legal rights whatsoever.
Well, what about Keith?
Well, he's the nearest blood relative, yes, but I'm not even sure that trumps a natural parent.
Well, Lester Sweeney is a criminal.
Who served his time, who's taken these anger management programs or whatever. He claims he's reformed.
You buy that?
No, not at all. I'm thinking all he's interested in is JJ's money.
I guess that means I'm next. Oh, I think I'm gonna be sick.
Have a seat. Come on, take some deep breaths, okay?
Okay.
Take it one step at a time.
Okay.
Carly, are you okay?
Uh-huh.
How'd it go?
The judge agreed to postpone Lily's plea pending a full psychological workup.
What does that mean for me?
Nothing. It shouldn't impact your plea one way or the other.
I'm here to escort Mrs. Snyder.
You know, I'll take her over to the courthouse. Thanks.
No,
You ready?
wait. Sweetheart, why don't you stay here and talk to Jessica. Tell her what's going on with JJ. She might be able to help.
What's going on?
No, we can talk about this later,
No,
Jessica.
do it now. When you're done here, you can come to the hearing room, please. I'll be all right. I want you to do this.
Okay, now, I'll be over in a minute.
Okay.
Good luck. JJ's biological father showed up today with a court order, and he took him, Jessica. There was nothing we could do.
I thought Julia's brother had custody.
He did, till the wreck showed up.
Well, do you have a copy of this court order?
It's got got to be a matter of public record. The original was issued in El Paso, Texas.
Texas? I'd have to do some research into custody statutes.
Jessica, we don't have time for research. This guy is JJ's worst nightmare. He doesn't care anything about this little kid. He's mean and vindictive. If JJ says anything out of line or gives him any kind of attitude, this guy's gonna hit him first.
Okay, I get the picture. Listen, there's a lawyer in Genoa City who handles a lot of these cases. His name's Michael Baldwin.
You think he'll come to Oakdale?
He might. Mention my name, tell him you're a friend of mine. I'll have my office get back to you with his number.
Thank you.
Okay?
Thank you, Jessica.
I hope it'll help.
Thanks. Hey, how'd it go?
Well, they're claiming that Lily's nuts, all right? They're not going to let her plead guilty. How about that?
All right, you want my advice? How about you focus on the JJ situation? I just got a lead on a custody lawyer out of Genoa City. Name's Baldwin. I'm going to get the ball rolling. I'll give you a call later.
All right, listen, you call me on my cell phone or over at the Lakeview, all right? I'm not going back to Chicago until I know that JJ is safe. And I'm also not going anywhere until I know that my sister's killer is brought to justice.
Could you call upstairs and see if Jessica Griffin is back from court yet? I need to see her now, please.
What do you want to beef up your strategy?
Could you just call upstairs?
You all right with him being here?
Yeah, it's fine.
Nothing like VIP treatment, huh?
What do you want?
The truth?
I told the truth. In court.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, you're all very, very convincing. So what do you really after here? You know, in a private clinic, funny farm where you get midnight massages?
I want exactly what you want. I want justice.
We're not in court now.
I have to be honest with you. I had no idea about this insanity defense, whatever they're calling it. I killed Julia, and I'm willing to go to prison for that.
Yeah, I know. A little bit too willing, if you ask me. What are you up to, Lily? What do you really want?
Coming up on As the World Turns.
You know what, Lily? This is a chance to come clean. Did you really kill my sister? Or are you just sacrificing your life to save your boy?
Emma says the girls are fine.
What about Luke?
Who knows? He's in his room.
What is all this?
Oh, I got him down. Rogues Gallery. Better times.
Don't tell me you're getting sentimental.
Don't let it get out. Hey, how the hell did this happen?
I don't know. But I do know this. What we did today was the right thing.
Yeah. You do believe that?
I have to.
By the way, I take back what I said. You're not at fault for this. I apologize. Lily she's not been herself since Rose knocked on our door, right through to Rose's demise. We both know that.
So does she. So why fight us? This is the best solution for everyone.
Especially for Luke.
I think maybe she's just afraid that if she gets off, suspicion turns back on him.
I think she's just given up. She's clinically depressed, and she thinks the kids are going to be better off without her.
No way. She would never, ever do that to her kids.
Look at this. I mean, look at this girl. Oh. She's hated me. She's loved me. She hates me again.
Hate you.
Well, you know, I look at this. I look at that sweet face with those big eyes, the tears coming out. I don't care what she said today in the hearing. All I hear is, Mother, make things better again. And I didn't. I didn't.
You know, I knew something was a little fishy when you begged me to take that letter that you supposedly wrote to Julia, setting yourself up for murder one. You know, for the life of me, I just can't figure out why you would do that.
That letter was real.
Why would I believe you? I don't believe anything you say.
Because I lost a sister, too. And I know what it feels like to have her killer out there somewhere not being punished, so I'm trying to do the right thing. My husband's trying to stop me from doing that, but I promise you I will do everything I can to be heard.
Did your sister have a child? No. So you didn't have to tell her little boy that the person he loved most in the world has gone. And that every night when you go to bed, you have to remember that the last thing you said to your sister was in anger, and that you can't take those words back.
I'm sorry.
Well, you know what? You got a whole family, a big family to get you through all the nightmares. But I'm all JJ's got. There's no pot of gold to pay off the judges. You know, no therapist that's gonna scribble down what you want to say to cushion the blow.
That is not gonna happen.
Yes, that is gonna happen because that's what your husband wants and that's what your mother wants.
No, they cannot change the truth.
The truth. I really wish I knew what the truth was.
I told you the truth.
No, you told me.
You
told me a lot of things. The truth, I don't think, is one of them. You know what, Lily? It's just me and you right now. So this is a chance to come clean. There's nobody around. There's no lawyers, no judges, no family members. So, why didn't you tell me? Did you really kill my sister? Or are you just sacrificing your life to save your boy?
I don't care what Raphael thinks. You don't have to prove yourself to him.
But I get why he wants to know where your friends are. I mean, he's responsible for you. He has a right to say yes or no to anyone that wants to hang out with you.
Suppose he said no about you. Would you really stop seeing me because of my brother? I like living dangerously.
What are you two doing out here in the cold?
You sure this is okay?
Of course it's okay.
What about Aaron?
What about him? He knows that we're friends. Okay, let me take a look at this. Ooh. Ow.
It's not throbbing as much.
You probably didn't break anything. I'm gonna go get the first aid stuff from the bathroom. I could open an ER. All that time being a nurse's aide really paid off.
Yeah, you should have gone for broke and applied to med school.
Did my mother tell you to say that? Okay, sit down. I know my way around a bandage. I used to play doctor all the time. I think the bleeding stopped. You should probably change this every couple days. Or wait, is it every day? I'm never sure.
Allison.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is that too tight?
No, it's fine.
Will you hold still? You're worse than Daniel. What?
Being here, it's just got me thinking.
About what?
The last time I was in this apartment.
When you kissed me?
Yeah. I didn't plan it. I didn't think about it. Maybe it was the first time in my whole life that I did something with all that, without all that second guessing I was talking about. And maybe that's why I'm not sorry I did it. And maybe that's why I want to kiss you again.
I'm glad that you're not sorry about the kiss. Me neither.
Really? Why?
Because it helps us to be better friends. And once you got past all of the stuff that you were keeping inside, things got better. And even now, you telling me how you feel, I mean, that's a big deal. It keeps us connected.
So I guess another kiss is a no-go?
You know, a few weeks ago, you'd been out the door by now.
Yeah, dying inside is much better.
We really have that sarcasm thing down.
I come by it naturally.
Can I tell you something, Will? You're smart and funny and cool. So you're not like most guys, which is a good thing. He wants to be like everybody else.
Me?
I would never want to do anything that would hurt our friendship.
So you're rejecting me to save our friendship?
Exactly.
Only somebody as twisted as me would get that.
Is that a joke?
Only somebody equally as twisted would tell.
You know, you should let people in on your secret.
What secret?
That Will Munson is a sweet and funny guy.
Your friend Gwen doesn't think so.
Well, she doesn't know you like I do.
And she's never going to after tonight. Oh, man, my shirt is trashed.
Oh, no, I'll soak it. The blood should come out. Let me get you one of Aaron's.
Okay, thanks.
Oh, let me help.
We did go out in a group, but they had to leave.
Yeah, I want to make sure Sid got home okay.
Casey worries I won't be able to find my way.
You got to be careful, man, especially at night.
He was going to get me a cab.
I didn't think you wanted to drive with me, but, I mean, now that you're here, you can take her, I guess.
You can tell me all the things I've done wrong and why I should be home by now studying and filling out an application for the convent.
So, are you guys done yet? I just wanted to thank Casey. Listen, man, I really appreciate you looking out for my sister.
You're welcome. It's getting late. I've got a curfew. I should probably go. Had a really nice time. Thanks.
Me too.
Yeah, it's late. We should get home too.
Not so fast, stranger. Why are you being so nice?
Told you everything. I don't know what else I could do. You're gonna believe what you want to believe.
What I want to believe is that my sister's life, that it meant something. You talk about her, Lily, like she wasn't human. Well, she was. She was somebody's sister. She was somebody's mother, and she was somebody's child. I mean, you don't know anything about her, do you? You don't know what kind of pizza she liked, what kind of movies she would have gone to, how much it meant to her to be a nurse, how she worked double shifts, and then she signed up for the terminal unit, and I don't know how she had the guts for that, but she said what mattered most to those people was that she was there for them to the end, you know? But it's funny, because if my sister was in the same shoes as you, if JJ was in trouble, she would be doing the same thing. She would be doing the same thing as you're doing.
I don't know what else to say.
No, there is nothing to say. There's no more words here. I just want you to know that I'm gonna fight for Julia the same way that your family is fighting for you. And if the case against you falls apart, I will go after your son. You can count on that.
I don't get it. You're all nice to Casey now?
I thought you wanted me to lighten up.
Yeah, not morph into an alien.
Bueno, la próxima vez le cojo por el cuello y ya.
Raphael!
Look, I'm kidding. Look, I'm really happy you have friends, honestly.
Friends who are boys?
As long as they don't turn into boyfriends.
Till I'm 30.
25.
So my curfew's like forever.
And a day. Come on, let's go. I'm freezing. Let's go home.
I think I have something that should take this out.
Thanks.
Oh, I'll grab it and then soak this thing. Hello? Hey, how are you? I miss you. No, I'm wide awake. I'm just watching a movie. How long are you gonna be at the club? Oh, I'll see you soon. I love you too. Aaron's on his way home.
You didn't tell him I was here.
Oh, why get into a whole big thing? And he's got a ton of stuff going on with Metro, so let's just keep tonight between the two of us.
Thanks.
No problem.
I mean, for everything.
Will you do me a favor? Will you take care of your hand and be nice to your dashboard?
Will do. Bye, Allison.
Goodbye.
Okay, bail set. We can go anytime.
I wish it weren't just bail. I wish it were over.
It is. For tonight. For tonight. Our biggest problem is deciding what book to read Parker for bedtime, what food to give Sage in the morning.
If only we could go back to before the accident.
We are going to
To
be
before Julia.
the family we were before the accident. Tonight it's just going to be the four of us. And after I put the kids to sleep, you can get into a nice, warm bath.
With you?
That can be arranged. And maybe a massage.
Sounds like heaven.
You ready?
Ready? And in case I haven't told you lately, you are the love of my life, Jack Snyder.
I'll try to live up to that.
Where's Mom?
At the station.
She's still in jail. You said you and Miss Griffin were gonna help her.
I am helping her.
And when is she gonna come home?
I'm not sure. But I think they went pretty well today at the hearing.
Is she okay?
She's upset. She doesn't understand some things, but I think deep down, she's trying to, and she knows that we're trying to do the best that we can for her.
When will I get to see her?
You can't. Luke, I'm doing everything I can to bring her home. I need you to believe that. I need you to trust me when I tell you that.
I'm trying.
I know you are. We all are.
I thought I couldn't think of Julia as somebody's mother, a sister. Then I would have had to have given up the anchor. And I couldn't do that. I needed somebody to blame so badly.
Well, you know, last time I saw my sister, I had a big fight with her. I would give anything to take those words back.
I'm sorry. I truly am sorry.
You know what? I don't want your sympathy. I want to be able to tell JJ why his mother is gone. I can't bring her back, but what I can do is find out who killed her. So, Lily, if you're covering for Luke or Carly or any of those people, I will find out, and I'll prove it. Because I will find out who killed my sister. That's a promise that I'm gonna make to JJ. And a promise I'm making to you.
On the next As the World Turns,
Mike loves Jen so much that he's gonna do whatever it takes to make this work. And everything's gonna be fine.
Want to bet?
With one brilliant stroke, I have solved all of Jennifer's problems. I'm hoping you'll approve.
Are you okay?
Yeah,